Vinod, shall I start?
Yeah, we'll give 2 more minutes. I am registering a guy. He'll be joining in a short while. Just a minute, okay? Just give me a
No.
minute. Kiran, I'm making you as an organizer, so you'll be able to see the questions by the candidates. And also, guys, if you
Right.
have any queries in between, you see the raise hand button on your top left corner. So just click on that, and if in case like if you have any queries, you can also have a chat window. You can just text so that we'll be able to receive the chat information instantly, and we'll be able to answer promptly. Yeah, I think Banu had joined. We are good to go. So from you. Yeah, hi Banu. If you can hear us, just type yes on your chat window so that we'll make sure that the audio connectivity is good. Okay, cool. Yes, Kiran, you can go ahead.
Right. Hi guys. Good morning, and I believe everybody's fine. Okay. So coming to agenda of the session. In this session, we'll understand what is .NET framework architecture, and we'll see what kind of applications can be developed using .NET, and we'll also see the software which is required for application development, right? And we'll see the course delivery content plan for this coming sessions. Right. First of all, what is .NET? A straight away question, what is .NET? What can be done with the help of the .NET? See, .NET is one of the technology in the industry used to develop any kind of software applications. We can say when a customer is approached to come with his requirement, we are supposed to develop an application. Now, we can develop an application for the customer as per his requirement. Let's say he want to have a standalone application, we can develop. If he's looking for a Windows application, we can develop web application, mobile application, or anything. What I mean to say is .NET is a technology which is used to develop any kind of applications like console applications, Windows applications, web applications, mobile applications, services, class libraries. Right. So first of all, how it is going to be working? Let's have a small explanation. Let's say when you talk about a programming language, so what is a programming language? Before that, let's understand what is a software application. See, generally, software application in the sense an application used to provide customer requirements. So what are customer requirements? Let's say you want to add the records, you want to delete the records, You want to update the records. You want to see the past performance. You want to see the respective things and all. The thing is, I don't want to use a book where I want to maintain hundreds of manipulations. For that, you'll be using the software application. See here, customer requirements are unique to himself. When you talk about a customer is having requirements unique to himself. The customer requirements are not common with another customer. So what a customer will ask you is, I want an application which to be complete my requirement. For this, he is looking for a software application. How to develop a software application? Generally, we'll be using the programming languages. What is a programming language? Programming language is used to develop software application. I repeat, programming language is used to develop the software application. Software applications is complete programs which are used to handle a customer requirement. And if you want to develop a software application, we'll be using the programming language. Before coming to the limitations and all, let's see some examples related to the programming languages. What are the examples are there? As everybody know that C is a programming language, C++, VB, okay? Like we have something called Pascal, etc. So what are these? These are the programming languages. Why do we need programming language? Programming languages are used to develop the software application. Why do we need a software application? Used to provide complete customer requirements in one screen itself. This is the main advantage of programming language. So before going to the programming languages in the, let's say, technology, let's say limitations. When you talk about a programming language, there is a limitations. What are the limitations of programming language? Programming languages are used to develop software application. Programming languages are used to develop the software application. But what are the limitations? Okay, a software application. Okay, a software application developed using programming language. A software application developed using programming language. Okay, are limited to particular specification. What it is? Particular specification. What do you mean by particular specification? Either we can develop an application for one purpose, whether it's a console application or Windows application. And programming languages are native to the operating systems. We cannot have network based and all. That is a main limitation of the programming languages. Programming languages are completely associated to particular specification. We cannot enhance. This is the main problem with the programming languages. And do remember, programming languages, we have to develop everything from the scratch, right? These are the two limitations when you talk about any programming language. Then how to overcome these limitations? In order to have these facilities, okay, to overcome, we have something called as a technology. I repeat, technology or technology-based programming languages. What are the examples of the technologies? I can say Java is a technology, .NET is a technology. Okay, what is Java and .NET? Java and .NET are the technologies. Okay, so what is a technology? Technology in the sense, not only the programming language, it also contains something called as a frameworks, runtimes, okay, class libraries, etc. I repeat, technology. Technology used to develop software applications, okay, for any specification, all right, and used, comfortable in maintenance. Like when a customer is coming and he want to have some maintenance, we can have maintain the application very easily. And what a technology contains? Generally, technology-based contains programming languages. We have programming language, right? So programming language with frameworks. What it is? Framework. Framework will understand in a minute, okay? Frameworks, runtimes, libraries, etc. All these are possible with the help of the technology. So what is the technology? Technology is used to develop software application for any specification. Right? Let's understand what exactly it is in detail. Let's say a customer is approaching to you to develop an application for his requirement. Let's say a customer requirement is a departmental stores. Let's say he's having a departmental stores like groceries or something. Right? So now as an initial stage, he's telling that he's having a business and you want to develop a software application. By default, he'll tell you that he wants an application to be operated in his computer. I repeat, he'll ask you to develop the application in his computer. We can simply say Windows Forms. I repeat, Windows Forms is a standalone application. Like what is a Windows Forms? Windows Forms is a standalone application which is completing his requirement. Why? Because he's having a current stores. Store is one application. Let's say his business is fine and he wants this application to be operated all over the world, or which to be operated in the network. Now his application requirement is not enough. He wants this application to be operated from outside. What is the option we have? He need an application to be enhanced to another UI called web forms. So what is the difference between the Windows application and web forms? Windows application is used to develop application in the current requirement in the current system. When you talk about a mobile web forms, this application can be operated from the, what we call the website. Let's say same store he want to operate from the web application. Then let's say his business is fine and he wants his application to be operated from your mobile phone also. Now what he is telling is, I don't want to change the architecture of the application. I want my application to be operated in the mobile phones. So I can say mobile app through my mobile app. It is also required. Or he's telling that my application is very fine. I want my application to be operated from e-commerce websites like Amazon, Snapdeal, such kind of things. Now what he's telling is, he's asking that his application to be operated in other applications. So he'll need something called services. Okay, like e-commerce site you want to have services. Now when you talk about this one, this is an application which to be operated in different specifications. I repeat, an application which required to be operated in all the specification, which can be done with the help of the technologies. Now these things cannot be done individually with a programming language. What we want to say here is technology is used to develop a software application for any specification. Okay, and it is very comfortable in the maintenance. Later if he is having any enhancements, we can easily do the enhancements. Okay, technology contains programming languages, frameworks, runtimes, libraries, etc. And available technologies in the industry are many things are there. So the famous technologies will be calling as a Java and .NET. Let's flip to my .NET. What is .NET? So .NET stands for Network Enabled Technologies. It's one of the very powerful technology in the industry which is used to develop any kind of software applications. What can be done with the help of the .NET? See, .NET is used to develop any kind of software applications, class libraries, etc. Here is a list of some of the types which can be developed using .NET. What are those? First of all, we can develop console applications, Windows applications, class libraries, Windows services, websites, web applications, web services, mobile applications, anything. Here a customer is approaching to us and asking to develop any kind of applications. We can do any kind. Some of the application types we listed over here: console applications, Windows applications, class libraries, Windows services, websites, mobile applications, web applications, anything is possible. Right? This is what exactly the advantage of technology. Right? .NET is a technology which is used to develop any kind of software applications, any kind of class libraries, and any kind of services. Then coming to the .NET. When you talk about developing different technologies, is a .NET a programming language? No, it's not a programming language. .NET is not a programming language by itself. .NET is a framework. What exactly .NET? Is it a package? Is it a programming language? Is it a framework? It's a framework. It's not a programming language, or it's not a package. Right. So when you use a word framework, definitely you'll be asking a question, what is a framework? Right. Let's flip to the example. See here, when you want to have an application to be operated in the Windows forms or web forms or mobile forms or something else. See here, Windows forms. It's a common specification where everybody will ask you, I want to have a Windows forms. Might be my requirement different, but should be operated in the Windows. In the same way, I want a web application. Might be my requirement is different, but web application architecture is same. Mobile application, this architecture is same. E-commerce architecture. So what I mean to say here is, I want an application to be developed for my requirement in the particular specification what we provided. So I don't want everything to be developed from the scratch. For this, we have an option called as framework. What is a framework? A framework is a software infrastructure. What is a framework? It's a software infrastructure. Framework is used to run the applications developed, okay, applications to be developed or applications to be debugged. What is framework? framework is an infrastructure. Let's see, if you want to have a Windows forms to be developed, so Windows form infrastructure is ready. That is called as a framework. If you want to run the Windows form, infrastructure is ready. So you tell me what to be processed. The infrastructure is ready. Web forms, infrastructure is ready. Mobile forms, web infrastructure is ready. So that infrastructure in the software will be called as a framework. What is framework? Framework is a software infrastructure. Why frameworks? Frameworks are used to run the applications, develop the applications, debug the applications using programming languages. Why do we need frameworks? Frameworks help you to provide the foundation for your requirement. When a customer is telling that he wants a web application to be developed, now we have to ask him what is your requirement inside the web. So inside the web application, in the sense web application is ready. How? The framework. Right? Next one. Once a framework is installed in the machine, we can continue the application instead of developing from the scratch. Once the framework is ready, we can develop the application as per its requirement instead of developing from the scratch. This is what exactly called as a framework. Right. Coming to the .NET framework. What is .NET framework? .NET framework is a framework from Microsoft. .NET framework is a framework from Microsoft. .NET framework is used to create or run or debug applications targeted to .NET technologies. In .NET technologies, once we have an architecture, you want applications to be understand to that architecture and to make to be in that native. We have .NET framework. .NET framework can be also considered as a platform where multiple technologies work together. .NET framework can be also considered as a platform where multiple technologies can work together. This is what exactly called as a .NET framework. Right, guys. So before continuing to the next level, okay, guys, you can ask me any questions if you have. So guys, any questions? Hello? Shall I continue, guys? Hello?
Yeah, I guess you can continue. I see no question.
Right,
And also, I'll make you as an
right.
organizer. Guys, for any kind of acknowledgement that you can type on the window so that we'll get to know that you are following us. Okay. So yeah, Kiran, I'll make you as an organizer so you'll be able
Organizer.
to see the chat. Yeah.
Right, right. Coming to the next one. Here, when you talk about different programming languages, every programming language or every technology has some features. Okay, let's understand the features of .NET. By understanding the features, okay, you'll understand why the .NET. We can say .NET is best because of this following features. Okay, what are the features of .NET? First feature, in order to work with .NET is not demanding you to use any what will be called a particular language. .NET is telling that whatever the languages you have, you can do it. Here, what .NET is telling that .NET is not demanding to use a particular language. .NET is telling that there are 40 plus languages available in the industry. What language you are confident, you can continue the application development. Right, let's understand this one in detail. In order to work with .NET, there is no particular language to be used. You can use any language what you're looking for. Let's say I have different languages are there. Let's see, I have some teams are there in different places. Let's say team 1 is working in USA, team 2 is working in UK, team 3, let's say it is working in Singapore. Let's say the first team know a subject on VB, they want to implement the programming language inside the VB. They can use. Coming to the second one, the team 2 want to work with C#. Okay, let's say they are very good in C#, they want their application development to be done with the help of the C#. Coming to the third one, they want the application to be operated using VC++. Irrespective of any requirement, you can use any language what you are confident. This is what exactly the .NET is doing. Coming to the first feature, multiple language support. More than 40 successful languages available in the industry. More than 40 successful languages available in the industry to develop applications targeted to .NET technologies. Alright, so some of the languages are like C#, VB, VC++, J#, etc. You can use any language, not 1, 2, 3, 40 plus languages are available. Not only that, we can even have the plugins. Like if somebody is telling that they know PHP, they can continue with the help of the PHP.NET plugin. If somebody is telling that they know COBOL, they want to communicate with the help of COBOL, you can do it with the help of the COBOL.NET. Here you can use any one of the language which is ready, or you can use the list of plugins which can be converted to the requirement. Okay, some of the questions. So Sarita, we are going to be learning the C#. Okay, as per the industry requirement, companies are demanding to work with C#. Why? Because C# is very comfortable. C# is very easy and very good in maintaining. So our program contains C#. Right. Coming to the next one. The first feature is multiple language support. Second feature is language interoperability. What do you mean by language interoperability? A component generated in one language, say VB.NET, and say another component generated using another language, say C#.NET. They want to communicate. How it is possible? Okay, it is possible with the help of the language interoperability. How it is there? Let's understand. So here, if you use a VB, C#, VC++, whatever it may be, we are going to be generating a component. What do you mean by component? Component is nothing but an executable file or a DLL file or whatever it may be. An output generated with the application will be calling as a component. Let's say I have used a VB.NET to generate a component. Right. Let's say it is going to be taking the support of one programming language and it's going to be generating one component. Now, coming to the next one. When you work with other programming language, what happening? Even that is also going to be generating the another component. Let's say one application is going to be generating a component with the help of C#. Let's say another one is going to be generating with the help of the VB.NET. Let's say I'm going to be using another one. Now my question is, these components are developed using different technologies, different languages. Can they communicate? Yes, it can be communicated. The component one generated in VB.NET can be communicated to component 2 generated in the VC++ or can be generated to component generated with the help of the C#. This feature is called as language interoperability. In the same way, I can say that, see, my teams are located in different places. Let's say team 1 is in USA, team 2 is in UK, and say team 3 in the Singapore. Let's say team A is using VB, team B is using C# and team C is using C#. Okay, like these three people are using three different languages to develop the applications. Here we don't have any issues. They can use any language to develop. Now the components which are generated can be communicated. This is called as language interoperability. Here the advantage of this one is there is no migration issues. If you want to join in a project where they are working with VB, you can write your program using C#. The company need not to demand you to use the same language. The reason you are a senior programmer into particular language, you can continue. This is the one of the unique advantage related to your .NET technologies. So first language is multiple language support. Second feature is language interoperability. So coming to the third feature, very powerful framework. What do you mean by a powerful framework? It's having a very powerful infrastructure. So what do you mean by infrastructure? Infrastructure refers to initial requirements. So .NET is provided very powerful infrastructure which makes your application development effective. Understand? Coming to the fourth feature, .NET provided thousands of ready-made libraries, not 1, 2, 3. .NET provided thousands of ready-made libraries where we can consume them instead of doing anything from the scratch. Let's say a customer is having a unique requirement and you want to be developed for that one. You need not to do it from the scratch. He's having ready-made libraries. Just open your C drive, okay, in that Windows folder, in that assembly. You can see them, C:\Windows assembly. So these are the ready-made libraries available in the .NET. Not 1, 2, 3. We have thousands of ready-made libraries are there. All these are the namespaces. These libraries again contains classes, contains sub namespaces, contains coding, like not one, two, three, thousands of ready-made libraries are there. Microsoft Intermediate Language Code is there. With the help of these libraries, what we can do is we can develop the requirement as per the customer. What a customer is asking, you want to connect to database? Here we have a library. You want to connect to a table? Yeah, we can do. You want to connect to other technology? Yes, we have the libraries. This is the fourth feature, thousands of ready-made libraries. Hope you guys are clear. All right, good. Coming to the next point, intelligent application development software. In order to develop applications in .NET, Microsoft provided a software called as a intelligent application development software. What is intelligent application development software? It not only allow you to develop the application, it also allow you to do the application, and it also suggests you to what to be done. So this is called as a intelligent. Let me open some example. This is my Visual Studio environment. If you are able to see the screen contains Visual Studio environment. Let's see, I'm going to be developing one application. Let's call it like this. I'm going to be creating, you'll understand these concepts in detail in further sessions. Let's say I'm creating a new project. When I'm saying console application to be created, now what happens, when I ask you to create an application, it is generated the initial code. If you're able to see, 8 lines of code was generated. Around 8-9 lines of code was generated. So this is intelligent. As per your requirement, the initial requirements will be automatically generated. Alright, let's say if you want to know some alphabet, some class libraries, and you don't know, let's type the first letter. The list of the items will be displayed. This feature makes you to very comfortable in getting the list. Let's say you want to type this one. You need not to type press enter. It will be automatically typed over here. I repeat, if you want to have B, type B. B related things will come. You want to have it this one? Just click on it. That will be automatically typed over here. So this feature makes your completion of your code easily. Not only that, most of the people are very not clear in the syntaxes. To make the syntaxes clear, Visual Studio provided a feature called as a code snippet. Let's say you want to write a for loop. You don't know the syntax, or you don't want to waste the time. Just type for. After writing for, you'll be able to see code snippet. There is a ready-made code snippet is available. To complete the syntax, you need not to type anything. Just press the tab symbol twice. Tab. Now the for loop is ready. See how simple it is. So there is no problem that the syntactical issues. You want to have a while loop? While, tab. You want to have if condition? Tab. You want to have a do while loop? Tab. You want to have switch case? Tab. What I mean to say here is the syntax is not required to type from the first to last. Even you want to have a static void main, SV tab. It's ready. For loop ready. Understand? Properties ready. Anything is ready, which makes your application development very faster. See, if you don't know the syntax, you have to concentrate. But here the problem is not there with the help of this software. So this software is called as a intelligent application development software. And not only this, we have a facility called as a IDEs, okay, with RAD. RAD in this is rapid application development, where we can track the control, where we can generate the events without writing a code. Let's see, I want to have a Windows application to be developed or a web application to be developed. Let's say I'm selecting a Windows Forms. Now my application is ready, right? Now you want to have a button, just bring the button, it will automatically come. See, in order to avoid coding in the designing, Visual Studio helps you to a lot. Let's say I want to have a text box, checkbox. See, this is ready. There is no code for this. There is no code. Run this, the application is ready, where we can avail the facility of buttons, okay, checkboxes. Here, if you don't have this environment, we have to write the code. Now what happens, the initial code which is required for your application, okay, has been implemented over here. System will take care. Your application will take care of the entire coding. See, this is the coding it is required for your drag and drop, but it is not required. The system will take care about this. So this is the feature why we are telling .NET is the best. .NET is used to develop any kind of applications, and .NET contains thousands of libraries which support multiple programming languages, and you can use different languages at different components with ready-made infrastructures, ready-made libraries. You can make applications are more and more effective. So These are the features. Guys, you can ask me any questions on these features. Any questions? Guys, you can raise a hand. Right. Shruti. Yeah. Shruti, you can ask me a question. Good. Very good. Shruti, what is your question? Shruti, you can ask me your question. I am muted. Okay, I am muted. Any questions, Shruti? Right, good. Yeah, we need to, Sarita, see the screen designing, okay, initial components are ready. For programming wise 100% we need to code. Okay, so we need to code, 100% we need to code, but it will reduce us a lot. Maximum we can make it generated. Okay, so coding is mandatory. Coding is mandatory. Why? Because when you develop an application, the application requirements are not small. When you talk about a real time, hundreds and thousands of requirements are there. So coding is mandatory. But these features will make you coding is very, very simple. Understand, guys? Coming to the next one, the commonly asked interview questions. Okay, when you go for entry level, there are two commonly asked interview questions here. First one is, what type of softwares are developed in .NET? What type of softwares are developed in .NET? Are we going to develop a system understandable or user understandable? The answer is .NET is specially designed to develop, okay, applications for business purposes. .NET is specially designed to develop application for business purposes, not for low level. We cannot develop operating systems, etc. using .NET, and it is not suggested for that. And the second question is, everybody will start comparing Java with .NET. Java is platform independent. Is the .NET a platform independent? No, it's not platform independent. It is partially platform independent. What do you mean by partial platform independent? .NET is specially designed by Microsoft, and .NET want him to be operated only in the Microsoft. So .NET is available in all the flavors of .NET Windows operating systems, like Windows XP, Windows NT 2003, 2008 servers, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, like this. All Windows flavors it will work. Now, then can't we develop the .NET applications in Linux and other operating system? Yes, we can do. For that, there is a third party runtimes are there, CLR. Okay, Mono CLR is there. With the help of Mono CLR, we can develop the applications inside the Linux and Mac. Okay, some programming languages are also there called Xamarin. With the help of that one, we can develop the Android and iOS applications for the .NET. Yes, there is a small demonstration for the .NET. And coming to the course delivery content plan, what are we going to deliver in this course? Okay, so this is the course delivery content plan. In this training program, we are going to be delivering this following content. Like we will be working with the in detail architecture of the .NET. Okay, where we are going to be working with different components. We'll also see how to work with libraries and all. And programming language will be C#. Why C# in the sense, maximum companies are using C#, and companies are also requesting programmers to use C# because it is very, very comfortable, right? So that is the reason we are kept the C# in our programming language. And it's completely object-oriented programming where we will be providing the security. Yes, guys, you will be getting the daily one video will be sent to you, daily one document will be sent to you, and daily you will be having the exercise. Yes, the following 3 will be given to you daily. Okay, daily you will be getting you the video, okay, document for the daily class, and exercise for the daily class. So you'll be getting all the 3 daily. You'll be getting. Okay, so if you practice the exercises on time, we are the guarantee. Yes, course content also will be mailed to you. You'll be getting this video, mail, content, everything. This is the course content. And database concepts will be covered like commands and stored procedures to perform the CRUD operations. And client-side web technologies will cover the HTML concepts, not the subject, okay, which is required for the application development. CSS concepts, jQuery concepts, JSON concept, Ajax concept, XML formats. Then coming to the web application development will be ASP.NET in detail from the scratch with ASP.NET state management techniques, okay, postbacks, master pages, database connectivity using ADO.NET, link will be there, advanced programming, and one ORM will be covered as a link util. And the architecture is, your target is ASP.NET web development web application development, okay, with 3-tier architecture. This is a target of the program. So more than 60-70% projects are having, once you placed in any .NET, you have to work in 3-tier architecture only. So our program targets to 3-tier architecture. So guys, this is a small demonstration about the .NET, and here is the content. Now guys, you can ask me any questions before conclusion. Bhanu, are we clear? Any doubts, Bhanu? Bhanu? Right. Pavani, any doubts? Right, very good. Sarita, any doubts? Sarita will mail you the video and content. Okay, in few minutes you will be getting that. Shruti? Sarita, Shruti? Right, yes. Okay, so that is about our existing today's session. Right. Okay, bye for now, guys. See you.
Yeah, hi guys, Vinod here. Kiran?
Yes, I'm leaving, okay?
Shruti, you have questions now?
No, everybody is telling that they are clear.
Okay. Yeah, you can leave, Kiran. I have something to talk with folks.
Yeah, leave webinar, okay? I'm leaving webinar, not ending.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Um, yeah, guys, Pavani, you can leave. It's a sponsored training for you. Your uh, company will make the payment on behalf of you in case if you're interested to join. Uh, yeah. Okay. Guys, like we are going to start this program from Wednesday, and interested candidates can reach out to us. You can mail your interest. You can share your interest through mail to training@eminenttutors.com. And the course fee for this training initially was $350, and we give straight away $50 discount, and the course fee is now $300. In case if someone wants to make a payment by today or tomorrow, you get additional $25 discount, and the course fee will be $275. Okay, and as I said earlier, like we're going to start this program from Wednesday. Then we have 2 more days to go. So yeah, so kindly share me your interest as early as possible. So we'll get back to you. And yeah, you have any questions in? Okay, the class timings will be 6 p.m. PST to 7 p.m. PST. So that is a usual hours, and it's going to be for 1 month, 4 weeks. Sorry, 5 days in a week. Yeah. Okay. And you have any questions related to class or anything like you can ask to me. And yeah, your videos and recordings will be given to you on a daily basis. We will give you an access to our repository where you can download the video. Also the materials, course content and all those stuffs, everything will be given to you. Yeah. Okay. You have any more questions, guys? You can just type on chat window. If no, then yeah, we can wind up the class for the day. Okay, cool. Thank you, Banu. Thanks for acknowledging. I guess Sarita and Shruti is also good to go. Okay. Okay, cool. Then we'll meet you guys tomorrow. I will give you a follow-up call, and yeah, then we'll take it forward. And thanks for your time, guys. You have been a wonderful audience throughout the session. You made the session more interactive. Thanks. I really appreciate your interest. I wish that you continue the class with the same spirit. Yep. Thank you. All the best.